Hey, what's up guys? In this video I want to talk about masturbation. All right, it's a subject that is really not really spoken about much, but in this video I want to talk about it, how it can impact your life, it can impact your gains at the gym, it can impact everything you do, your ambition, whether you're a man or a woman, your ambition, your drive, all right, your strength, really everything, your mood, your mind, how your psychology is working. All right, and I will start by saying that yes, we will see studies that are saying, oh, it's good, it's natural for the body, it's okay, watching pornography and masturbating will relax you and de-stress you. But trust me, there's an agenda behind it. It's not what you should be doing. All right, whether you're a man or a female, it's not what you should be doing. There's an agenda that wants you to stay home, scroll on Instagram, smoke weed all day, so you lose control of yourself and you just lay all day long. All right, so why is it so bad? All right, well, first of all, it impacts your testosterone levels. So when you practice that, when you practice masturbation, it will impact your testosterone level, which you need to build muscles, to build strength, to feel good, to feel healthy, to lose body fat, all right, to have confidence in you. After practicing masturbation, you have no confidence, you feel so low, your drive is low, you don't feel good, you feel depressed, you just want to stay in your bed all day, right? So, of course it will impact your gains, your performance at the gym. Of course it will impact everything you do. So that's the first thing. Second thing, it's an easy source of dopamine, all right? You're tricking your mind. When your mind is bored, well, you will go and find those dopamine sources. Yes, give me the cookies, give me the pornography, give me the masturbation. You want to get pleasure really fast instead of sacrificing that short-term sacrifice. It's hard short-term in comfort for long-term benefits. And that's where it gets hard, because the more you go for the short-term pleasure, the less your mind is able to resist temptation, and the rest you're able to control yourself. Can you imagine how bad this can be for your career, for your life, for your family? All right, let's say there's a piece of chocolate here, but your goal is losing 30 pounds. Well, if every time you see a cookie, you have to jump on it and lick it and eat it, well, you're not gonna be able to attain your goal. But your goal is losing weight, and then you come back home, you cry, oh, well, I couldn't do it, I'm not able to eat well. Oh, I saw a cookie, I just ate it. It's not my fault, the cookie was there. Oh, yes, I want to lose weight, but the cookie was there. Well, that's because you're so controlled by the dopamine. You're so dependent. And in that situation, you should really do they call it a dopamine cleanse. But what I would do is just, instead of every time falling for it, well, you got to start by understanding that you got weak. All right? Literally, you got weak. And that's, you allowed life to make you weak by jumping on those fast sources of pleasure every time. All right, and you gotta understand that you're lying to yourself, and stop it right away. All right, stop eating that cookie if your goal is losing 30 pounds. Stop masturbating and consuming pornography every time you're bored, because it's messing up with your mind. It's making you lazy. Every time something is hard, you jump on that fast source of pleasure, and it's gonna ruin your life, makes you weaker and weaker, and then when real problems happen, you will fall into depression and you will feel like the world is collapsing on you. All right, so get stronger, get ready for what's the real problem that is coming. Sacrifice the short-term in comfort for long-term pleasure, and trust me, it will change your life. All right, that energy that is supposed to create, put it in something fruitful. All right, if you're watching pornography 2 hours every week, can you imagine? That's 6 hours a month. Can you imagine what you can do with that? 6 hours a month. You would put it in something that can create. You put it in an energy that can give you back 100-folds. All right, whereas now you're just throwing it out. It's gone. It's gone, completely gone. It's going nowhere. All right, so think about that, the energy. Imagine you're a phone and you have 100% of energy. You masturbate, you already lost 40%. What are you doing after? You barely have any more energy to go train, to exercise, to work, to speak to your wife, to speak to your kids. Everything feels draining for you. All right, so keep that energy for you. Keep it in yourself. and create with it. All right, and don't jump for those fast sources of dopamine. There's other ways to release dopamine. Dopamine is the hormone of pleasure. There's other ways: working out, going for walks, listening to music. There's so many healthier ways. All right, but you gotta do something to get it. It's a feeling of accomplishment that your body is rewarding you. Hey, good job for that workout. Here, some dopamine. Oh wow, I feel great. But now you're tricking your mind because you're not even suffering. You're not even working. You're just watching on your phone, sitting at home, and you're practicing masturbation, and you're tricking your mind. Oh, I deserve this, I deserve this. Whereas you don't, you haven't worked for it, and boom, your mind gets tricked, and it affects your whole life. All right, so trust me, stop that vice, any vice you're doing, alcohol, gambling, pornography, whatever it is that you regret doing. All right, you can do it. You can do it. Start by exercising. I was telling a friend of mine, we were talking about it today, and we were like, you know what's the best way to prevent that? Every time you feel like it, do something else. Fill that void. You're bored. It's because you're bored, and get out of it. Go work out, 10 push-ups. Go walk outside. Listen to music. Write. Do a YouTube video. All right, whatever it is. So I hope this subject touched someone. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe. See you soon. Ciao.